The true identity of the fourth wall was the Dokja King, a being who helped create the scenarios and witnessed the birth of an entire world. And before everything began, he made a promise. A writer entrusted him with one final command: protect Kim Dokja. And the Dokja King agreed. To keep his word, he abandoned his physical form and became the skilled fourth wall, a barrier that shields Kim Dokja, hides his true nature, and even speaks to him. But here's where it gets even more terrifying. The fourth wall isn't just protecting Kim Dokja from external threats. It's shielding him from something far greater, the truth of his own existence. Because if the fourth wall ever crumbles, Kim Dokja might have to face the one thing he was never meant to see.
Nothing like you. Look at you go. I just adore you. I wish that I knew what makes you think I'm so special.
There are 3 ways to survive in a ruined world. I have forgotten some of them now. However, one thing is certain. You who are currently reading these words will survive. A story creates an existence, and an existence creates a story. One world was destroyed and a new world was born. And I was the only reader who knew the ending of this world.
Put the fries in the bag, mate. Put the fries in the bag, and Skibbity Toilet's rubbish.
What? I can take all these personal insults, but when you start running down the good name of Skibbity Toilet, that's when me or you are going to fall out, mate.
Was our place, I found it first. I made the jokes you tell to her when she's with you. Do you get deja vu when she's with you?
Guess you know my future, right? I mean, how often do you get a chance like this? There are some things I gotta know. For instance, my marriage. Am I doing the right thing marrying Beatrice? Do we grow old together? You're gonna love her until the day you die. Maybe I don't need to know any more than that.
How did Yoo Jung-hyuk become an aggressor? In his original life, also known as the Zeroth Round, he was guided through the scenarios by a constellation named the Demon King of Salvation, Kim Dokja. He and his party succeeded in defeating the Dokja King, ending the scenarios, which led to a peaceful life. While nearing death, wanting to learn more about the world, who he was, and his newly accepted sponsor, the Demon King of Salvation, he is bestowed the regression stigma, starting the story that we know, 3 ways to survive the apocalypse.
All the time, if I could be by your side.
Теперь со мной.